That was encouraging because he's taken on a leadership role in the practice. In our practice settings, he's become more vocal. So to see him produce while he's taken on that role is going to benefit him. Is going to benefit us a lot.
It seemed like you kind of got in the end zone too, doing a little jumping jacks in that score,
hey,
or whatever it was.
We got to sell. Anytime when we do things well on defense, we got to. It's been a point of our staff that we're going to celebrate those plays. There's enough challenges, enough things that are hard to play on defense that we'll have plenty of time to improve on things. But when the kids do something well, I think we need to celebrate it.
How do you think the defense has kind of responded to an entire new coaching staff this spring?
These guys want to work. And I think they have a hunger for doing things the right way and trying to improve. It's always a challenge with new words and new expectations of the individuals. I mean, football, we all kind of have the same expectations, but individual coaches, we stress different things. So for them to be able to, I guess, acknowledge what we want from them now, I've been real pleased. And now that we have most of our stuff in, now I told them after the scrimmage, now it's a sprint. Now it's a sprint. We're not happy with where we're at now. We really got to finish and get into the summer and really start building our identity.
Well, Jamal Peters, how is that situation kind of handled on your side with the safety trying out at wide receiver a little bit?
That's something that's best for Dan's got to make those decisions on what's best for the team. And Jamal, still feels like he's got the opportunity to come play safety. You guys know the numbers are a little bit low with a couple of injuries and then Fred being out. So, Jamal's a dynamic athlete, and we need to make sure that we find the best way for him to help the team.
What did you think of the 3-4 set and kind of a game atmosphere today?
It was good. Today was really the first time we lived. I use the term we lived in both worlds. 3-down spacing and 4-down spacing, and I thought the ones and twos did a good job. Some of the less experienced guys, it gets it's a challenge. But you could stay in one defense with inexperienced guys, and they get different formations, and it's a challenge. So I'm not discouraged. I'm optimistic with how those guys are responding. We just got to keep getting better technically and keep understanding what we're asking them to do.
How do you think those defenses will do? I mean, how much in that thought process was what offenses are doing in the SEC and how you'll match up?
There's a lot to do with it. How the vocab that we use. We're using a lot of words that mean sentences. We rarely give the front and the stunt and the coverage and the alignment where 10, 15 years ago you'd signal in an entire sentence. You would signal in what everyone's responsibilities every play, and we've replaced those with words, and words mean sentences. We got to be able to get things and communicate quickly. You saw today when they got first downs, they were on the ball and they were going. So you got to be able to communicate. You got to be able to get lined up and give yourself a chance.